To find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix, here are your steps. First thing you want to do is find the determinant. And remember, the determinant is A times D minus B times C. Then you need to rearrange the 2 by 2 matrix. So to rearrange it, you switch A and D, and then you change the signs of B and C. So if your original matrix looks like this, A, B, C, D, to rearrange it, we just said that A and D are going to trade places. So D ends up here, A ends up here, and then B and C stay where they are, but we change their signs. So if they're positive, make them negative. If they're negative, make them positive. Once you've rearranged your matrix, now we're going to multiply that rearranged matrix by 1 over the determinant that we found in step 1. If the determinant is 0 when you find it in step 1, then there isn't going to be an inverse. So for our first example, let's find the inverse of this 2 by 2 matrix. 3, -2, -1, 1. All right, so step 1, find the determinant. So to do the determinant, 3 times 1 minus the -2 times the -1. So we end up getting 3 minus 2, which is 1. Step number 2, we need to rearrange our matrix. So to rearrange our matrix, A and D are going to trade places. So the 1 is going to end up here, the 3 is going to end up here. And then B and C, these two here, change sign. So the -2 becomes a +2, the -1 becomes a +1. So this is our new rearranged matrix. So in step 3, we multiply the rearranged matrix by 1 over the determinant. The determinant was 1. 1 over 1 is just 1. 1 times these 4 numbers here just keeps them the same. So this matrix here is the inverse of the matrix we were given. So I'm going to do one more example. So if we have 3, 1, and then 4 and 2. So step number 1, find the determinant. So we're going to do 3 times 2 minus 1 times 4. So 6 minus 4 is 2. So the determinant is 2. Step number 2, rearrange your matrix. So to rearrange, A and D trade places. And then B and C change their signs. And then step number 3 says to multiply this rearranged matrix by 1 over the determinant. 1 over the determinant is 2. So that means we're going to multiply all 4 of these numbers by 1/2. So 1/2 times 2 is 1. 1/2 times -1 is -1/2. 1/2 times -4 is -2. And 1/2 times 3 is 3/2. So this is the inverse of our original matrix that they gave us.